guys, welcome to the Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I am Pete.
And we are going to do an Incredible Hulk Spectacular.
Hulk-tacular.
Hulk-tacular.
There's two guys behind the camera going,
Hoot, hoot, hoot.
I feel like we're on the soup. So we're going to review 3 of our favorite Hulk trades for you guys, and since we've already seen the movie, do a review of the Incredible Hulk movie for you. But first, let's get into the trades. Now, these are not the best Incredible Hulk trades ever. That's not what we're saying. We're saying they're some of our favorites.
Indeed.
So, Pete, you want to kick it off?
I do. Planet Hulk
Yes.
was absolutely phenomenal. Greg Pak did an amazing job of setting things up for when he comes and destroys our world. Yeah, I just really was impressed with the story building, the writing, and the art, of course, of the Hulk. I really felt like it was great Hulk. Really give you, some emotion behind it. I mean, when he shrunk down before his wedding, I got very emotional. I mean, it became
Bruce Banner.
Yeah, it was just very, he just didn't become a little Hulk.
This is a great storyline. I mean, I think this is probably one of the best Hulk storylines in years. It's certainly the thing that got me back reading the Hulk.
Yeah, it got me
and it really
excited
took
again,
him.
yeah.
The only thing, it was kind of truncated at the end to set up the World War Hulk. When they were really just getting to the most interesting stories, where the Hulk is like basically running a planet and married and having a kid.
Yeah, and I can't wait for Scar.
I mean, the thing is that I think like he's picking up on that somewhat in Scar. I mean, we're going to talk about that a little bit more on another show. But,
okay.
But that being said, I completely agree with you that I feel like at the end it just kind of fizzled because they had to prepare for the World War Hulk event, which is disappointing. But
no, it wasn't. It was awesome. Yeah, I was disappointed that world ended, but it was just that when he came to Earth, that was awesome.
I just didn't feel like everything that was going on there, it had, this beginning, middle, and end. It had a beginning and a middle and almost an end, but the end went directly into the next thing, which, granted, I also enjoy.
You love Greg Pak, though.
Yeah, he can't do no wrong in my eyes.
When you guys,
is it because you guys both have beards?
I was gonna say, when you guys kiss on the lips, do your beard hairs get tangled up?
It's actually kind of a bristly romanticism that you wouldn't understand.
Definitely not. Definitely wouldn't understand that. Can't grow facial hair.
That's why Anyway, let's move on. Talk about your favorite trade.
When I kiss Peter David on the lips, it's a romantic thing without facial hair. I brought in Hulk Visionaries, Peter David Volume 5. But really, I want to use it as a touchstone for all of Peter David's arc. I loved it, beginning to end. He really just was the seminal Hulk, ending on Future Imperfect.
I agree. Future Imperfect is probably not just one of the best Hulk storylines of all time, but probably one of the best stories of all time.
And though he continued to write the Hulk after that, he still had another great ending to his run. So it was like who has 2 endings? Then they're both great.
I will say about this particular volume, Volume 5, just flipping through it again and looking through it, it brought me right back. There's the countdown storyline where the Hulk has been poisoned and he just keeps getting thinner and more emaciated.
Like that great movie, Thinner.
Oh, it's great.
Thinner! Thinner!
Yeah, it really reminded me of Thinner, and that's why I was really excited.
And this trade also is kind of starting to set up the Pantheon. Which is
your favorite
my
thing?
favorite thing.
But this is classic Gray Hulk, some really good stuff in it. Really a lot of fun.
Great art, Sam Keith, Dale Keone.
Sam Keith.
Yeah, awesome. I think most of the Visionaries trade of Peter David's run are great.
Yeah.
The thing that I brought in actually holds...
There's a little story behind it.
Yes, it shows special importance for me. When I was 5 or 6, I got to go to the Marvel offices, and at the end of my tour, the editor was like, "Hey, we have a box of stuff over here. Do you want to just take whatever you want?" And I was like, no, thank you.
Oh, that's smart. And then you were like, "Someday I'm going to host a comic book talk show."
And then I was like, gotta deliver the news now. Yeah. In any case, no, of course not. I mean, I grabbed as much
Was
as I possibly
Stan Lee
could.
there when you were there?
Yeah, I went back in the 1960s.
You're pretty old.
Jack Kirby put him on his knee and bounced him up and down.
He was like, "Kid, I'm gonna make you a character in a comic book," and he made me
The leader.
the leader. Sure, why not? Anyway, the book. One of the books that I picked out was Hulk Thing: The Big Change, and it's a great story. I think it's probably the best Hulk Thing matchup ever. Basically, they get sent to an alien planet, sort of like Planet Hulk. And there's some fun Peter David-esque Hulk stuff going on in there. It's funny. It's really
The Hulk
funny.
is hilarious in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely
He
hysterical.
loves hamburgers.
I know. It's so great.
It's a great
I love how it
sense.
ends.
It's a great story. There's the other day we were talking about political allegory and whether it had a place in comic books.
Yeah.
There's obviously a very strong political allegory going on in this book if you read it, but it
About
doesn't
hamburgers
feel.
in society? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Well, yeah, like what's going on with hamburgers? No tomatoes anymore?
Great.
Come on!
Come on, Obama. Let's get into the tomatoes.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you guys for
I didn't mean to
supporting my
derail
book.
your important
Anyway,
moment.
it's a great book. I think it is still available around, even though I did get it back in 1952. So
Yeah,
check
but
it
what
out.
was your point? What political...
I don't know.
Wonderful.
Something about hamburgers. In any case, stay tuned after the break for our exclusive review.
Advance.
Well, sort of advance. I mean, it's out today. But Incredible Hulk movie. Check it out.
Yeah.
After the break. Not now.
No,
Not
wait,
now.
Just wait a second.
Just later.
Don't go and come back.
Yeah.
Don't go far, but just watch.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Every day, your finger makes countless selfish clicks. How about a couple for your friends? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then you can get back to whatever it was you were doing.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It is time for our exclusive review of The Incredible Hulk. A lot of anticipation for this film. What'd you guys think?
I thought it was good. I didn't think it was Iron Man good, but I definitely thought it was better than the last Hulk. A lot of great stuff in there for comic book lovers. A lot of just hidden
I
stuff.
don't know if any watched the show, but
Yeah,
just in
but,
case any comic book lovers
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it. So.
There's a lot of great stuff in there. And as a Hulk fan, there was some great Hulk moments.
wow, I'm emotional.
And Lou Ferrigno does the voice.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Little factoid.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. It's very 70s Hulk. So it's kind of mopey through a lot of it. Ed Norton especially plays the mopey angle. Maybe a little too much, but
Not of the Hulk, but of Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
It's not Mopey Hulk.
The
That
Hulk
would
is
be
like,
weird.
I don't want to fight you. I'm tired. Give me
These
a
are
hamburger.
Hulk hands, the new Hulk hands. They don't go like this, they go like this.
They just wipe tears off your face.
They smell like onions.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think it sounds like we're being kind of reserved about this movie. This is very tough for me because I actually really want people to go out and see this movie today.
Yeah.
I want them to support this movie. I want the movie to do really well. I want there to be another one because there's enjoyable stuff about it. It's just very hard in a certain way to talk about a movie. It's not bad. It's not, you know, Elektra. It's not Catwoman, but it's also not X2, it's not Spider-Man 2 or anything like that. It's just like, yeah, this is a good movie.
Yeah, and if anything, the great stuff about it, the last action sequence is fantastic.
excellent.
Yeah.
Better than Iron Man's. Iron Man's kind of terrible. Like, it's...
The college action sequence was really good too. So.
That's one of the best things about it, I think, is that Louis Leterrier, the director, knows how to build the action sequences throughout. So, you know, the first one is good. It's a big action sequence, but the next one is better, and the one after that is biggest of all. It's great.
It doesn't have that spirit, that real vim that Iron Man had, and that's based on partially the character. I mean, he's not... Bruce Banner's unhappy.
Well, yeah, he's not a funny guy. He's
Yeah.
not Tony Stark, who's hilarious. So you
Right.
get a lot of that mopey stuff going on. But I thought there were some emotional moments that were well done.
Yeah, Liv
Yeah.
Tyler's really good.
Yeah, there were a lot of funny moments too. That
Agreed.
were
I
played
think the
off.
thing that I was thinking about this a little bit. I think the humor comes a lot from very winky moments. You know, it's hard because this movie comes out very soon after Iron Man, which for the most part was great.
Yeah.
And the humor in that is actual humor. And here it comes pretty much across the board. We're like, oh, there's a cameo.
Yeah,
oh,
you know who
there's
that
another
is."
funny little thing in there.
Yeah.
And they are funny little things, but it's much more ham-fisted than it was in, say, Iron Man.
I'm very surprised at all the comic book characters they're setting up in these movies, especially this one. I don't want to
there's a
spoil
lot
it, but
of
they're
good
so
man.
cool.
You guys heard about the Captain America
Oh, yeah.
cameo?
Yeah.
So we saw advanced previews, so they may have put the scene back in, but apparently there was an entire sequence that was cut where Bruce Banner goes to the North Pole to kill himself and bumps into Captain America or something like that. So apparently they may.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Oh, see you in 2011.
Yeah, something like that. So that might be popping up on the internet.
No, that was the scene. I just did a one-man performance of it.
Yeah. In any case, definitely go and check it out. We're curious to hear what you guys thought of the movie.
Definitely. The opening, also the opening's very good. Once they get past the boring cell thing that they do in every superhero movie.
All right. We were arguing about this last night. The cell opening that Marvel movies have in the X-Men movies, the Spider-Man movies, love it.
Find something new.
Love it.
I don't need to see everyone's cells.
No, we asked Kevin Feige this at Comic-Con about the opening, and he's like, "Oh, that's great. Yeah, we totally have that back."
No, but he was like, "What are you talking about? Do we do that every time? Because no one's paying attention to the cell thing."
I'm sorry, I agreed with you. All right, let us know what you guys thought about the Hulk movie. Also, let us know what some of your favorite Hulk trades are. And if you have a question, call us at 888-841-7549 or write into tips@pulpsecret.com. And you can upload your video responses on YouTube or comment right here below. And if you're ever in New York City, come visit us every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. at Comic Book Club, our live show.
Come on down!
pulpsecret.com. We'll see you guys next time.
I mean, if we opened our show the same way every time, there's no way people would watch.
My point. My point.